Salve, salve pessoal, beleza? Aqui quem fala com vocês é o atexzik e hoje vai trazer um vídeo mostrando um pouco do campeonato do solo leve Airezinho para vocês, pessoal. E lembrando, pessoal, você que tá aí no vídeo, eu peço para você estar deixando o like, comentando muito. E se você tiver aí qualquer tipo de comentário aí, pode comentar aí e nós vai estar conferindo seu comentário. O que você achou do campeonato, ou o que você viu aí que você não gostou ou que você gostou. Comenta aí para nós estar sabendo, beleza, pessoal? Então, vamos lá, pessoal. Vamos assistir o campeonato aí, beleza?
To have a big performance, it's because of these crazy times that he has been able to get so far, and I think that 𝗔𝗽ście is going to be a great starting point for him.
Yeah, and the big thing for me here is going to be consistency, right? Since you only have 2 of those runs, when we were going in the room and watching some of these players before this, everyone was consistent, right?
Yes.
All of their times were within like 3 or 4 seconds of what it felt like. If they got a good run going, it was within that realm. So I'm hoping we see that today. And it looks like we're getting into it.
All right, we've jumped right in, caught right as it started off, starting with, of course, 𝗀𝗀cie just to go through this first phase. It's going to be 𝗀𝗀.
Oh, he is not happy about this already.
Yeah, it's not getting the full clears. It's taken quite some time already, ticking down.
This is not what I expected at all. Is he...
I mean, this seems a little bit like he's been thrown off on his own game right now.
Yeah, seems very slow so far. A phase 1 of 27 seconds.
Yeah, he got the phase 2 good there, but like that's probably at least maybe 15 seconds, 10 seconds more than you normally want.
Yeah, because right now, I mean, if you wanted to hit even your preliminary record, you'd really only have about, you've already passed it now, of course, with the animations as well,
and
5 seconds.
He messed up his ult animation cancel here. This is not what 𝗀𝗀 was hoping for.
This is not going well for him. This is exactly what we were talking about. You have to be prepared for the stage, and so far, 𝗀𝗀 is nowhere near his record from the preliminaries.
Yeah, even if you go just full clear here all the way to the end.
Oh, he got the invincible too. Okay.
This is devastating. I mean, from our biggest favorite. I mean, so much delay on every step. 109. I mean, let's just put this into perspective. That's practically 30 extra seconds from what we used to seeing.
Like behind the stage, like every time we saw him do this run, you can tell right now on his face, he is not happy with that run.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't hide that, right? I mean, this is just what happens when something like that happens. You get thrown off on the first step, and then it's a domino effect, and you don't even know quite when to recover.
It felt like his first 2 phases were just so incredibly slow, like it was not cohesive at all. He was going one by one. It just kind of felt like maybe it's nerves a little bit early on here.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, and I'm hoping maybe for next round, again, we got the snake all the way back around, so he's a lot of time to recover and recoup himself. This seems like, because, you know, a lot of Battlefield of Time players, if they start a run they don't like, they'll pause, restart right away, and that's a habit, right? So if you don't get something right in the beginning, that's the huge difference in this tournament, is that you have to keep playing. You have to keep going, because you never know if the next person is also going to mess up like that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's the benefit also that he has as the first seed, is okay, you mess up your first run, that's fine. See what the times are that you need to beat, and then adjust it for that second run, because you'll be the last one going in that kind of snake draft style.
Yeah. Snake draft is very interesting, and we're going to immediately jump right into it. This is more like what we're expecting. The AoE's hitting everything. Very clean so far from 𝗀𝗀.
Wow, okay, just goes through right as planned.
And a little different strategy, as you saw from 𝗀𝗀. He did not switch into SL right there, so I'm very curious to see what he does here. And there it is. He's going to QT here for that extra break. Is he going to ult here? No. Looks like he gets in skill 2, skill 1.
Just sticking through, just a little bit more break left.
Looks like, he's not going to, he throws the ult out.
Got the break.
Yeah, the burst right here.
Looking solid.
34 seconds. It's getting pretty close.
Down to 30%,
Last
20%.
Getting down.
And there you go.
Very good time.
38 seconds. Sure, it's still a little bit slower than some of the highest records that we've seen, but it's right in the ball draft style.
Yeah. Snake draft is very interesting, and we're going to immediately jump right into it. This is more like what we're expecting. The AoE's hitting everything. Very clean so far from 𝗀𝗀.
Wow, okay, just goes through right as planned.
And a little different strategy, as you saw from 𝗀𝗀. He did not switch into SL right there, so I'm very curious to see what he does here. And there it is. He's going to QT here for that extra break. Is he going to ult here? No. Looks like he gets in skill 2, skill 1.
Just sticking through, just a little bit more break left.
Looks like, he's not going to, he throws the ult out.
Got the break.
Should be the burst right here.
Looking solid.
34 seconds. It's getting pretty close.
Down to 30%, 20%.
Getting down.
And there you go.
Very good time.
38 seconds. Sure, it's still a little bit slower than some of the highest records that we've seen, but it's right in the ballpark.
Yeah.
That's probably a good starting point for Shin.
That's something, for me, if I was a competitor right now, I'm happy with that run.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not satisfied, but I'm happy.
Right. I mean, you have that as a baseline,
Exactly.
right? And now, really, you can think of it as, I just have to beat myself rather than, oh, who am I competing against?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, if you compare that to his preliminary time where he had hundreds of thousands of chances, it's only a second and a half slower, right? So the fact that he did that on his first try is amazing so far, as he immediately jump into Money Max here.
Yeah, we're just going right through both times. Money Max missing one of the mobs a little bit. Had to backstep.
Saved a little bit, only 2 seconds behind here.
Okay, able to catch up,
Gets
switches over.
SL ultimate off before the animation here, that's very important.
Yep, skips through it here during that animation as well. We'll see how he's able to go through.
All right, let's see how fast he can get the break in here.
So far, pretty good. I mean, he's down to 28 seconds, though.
Yeah, you only have 8 seconds left if you wanted to beat Shin's record that we see in the bottom left. Now going through with the damage all the way down.
Can he nuke it?
Yeah, 60% and instantly already passed.
So close.
Oh,
41 seconds.
Oh, just a couple, 1-2 seconds beyond perhaps what he was looking for. But at the end of the day, what really matters is, okay, you weren't able to beat the record. Now you got to look at your second run.
Exactly. And 41 seconds for me, again, that's only 3 seconds behind. That is salvageable. And if you can improve on that, that's solid. But if not, that is 3 seconds is a lot in the preliminaries right now. But we're still yet to see if that 3 seconds is going to be a lot and a big difference in this tournament.
I mean, also for Money Max, obviously we saw in that first phase, right? You kind of know where things might have gone wrong for you and hope that you're able to recoup that in the second run, get the spawns that you need and get the positioning right as we get ready for the 4th run of Group A. That will be the end of the first runs for each of the players. It's going to be Aces looking to overcome his preliminary placement.
Uh-oh. He already doesn't have the damage here early. That AoE is extremely slow.
Yeah, the 𝗔𝗀 lifted up the enemy into the air where he could not hit him for a little bit.
Starting off on the back foot for sure on this one. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be difficult to even recoup, quite frankly, but we'll see. Still missing one as well.
This might be slower than even 𝗀𝗀's messed up run.
Sadly, I don't think so.
Really? You don't think so? I mean, 𝗀𝗀's was pretty rough. We'll see how he's able to get through here on the last phase with 𝗔𝗽ście.
Yeah. Let's see if he has the same strat that Sheen had as well. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep. Going for that switch there.
So you can kind of already see the difference between the Asia League and the International League and see their styles.
You're right. Yeah.
He's going to hit the break here. It looks like he should be able to get under a minute. So you were right about beating 𝗀𝗀 at least, but that top time is going to be most important.
Oh,
no!
Going for the ult!
I don't know if that was the right play, guys.
Yeah, I mean, going for the damage, but he still gets a minute, sure. But you probably could have still cut it down a second or two there with the choice.
And a reminder to everyone who, if they don't know about Battlefield of Time, every animation counts. So every time you use your QTE, you sub in. Every time you use your ultimate, that is time lost.
Yes.
Or time used, I should say, right?
Right. Yeah. And that's why we were pointing out earlier that if you're able to use it as you're transitioning into the boss, you're able to cut down on that time, because that has to happen anyway.
Yes,
right? So you're not really missing out on much. But okay, that's going to be the first run for each of these players. We're already seeing maybe some of the nerves, the new setups. You have to mention that too, right? You're playing on tournament setups, not at home. So things that players will have to get used to. But this now means that, of course, that everyone will have a second chance to redeem themselves. And in the case of Shin, they've even set a higher record for players to beat.
If I'm Shin, I'm feeling great about myself right now. I'm in a very good position because that run is not easy to do. It's not perfect, like you said, but it is immaculate. It is something that you are striving for.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We talked about consistency.
Então, pessoal, esse foi o vídeo mostrando um pouco do campeonato para vocês. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Tamo junto, é nóis.